Hi, let me go through how we can cite a newspaper article, let's say, in EndNote, and how we can insert that manually. So in some cases that you might not get the chance to download the citations from the websites, like for example, if you are using Google Scholar, you will be able to click a button and then it will download the file to EndNote automatically for you. The same thing if you are using the library, that the case those files can be downloaded automatically to the EndNote. But if you are using a website, there are ways that you can do that automatically. But let's look at it from using uh, like the manual, how to do that manually. So let's see, this is an article written yesterday in the New York Times on how to defragment um, the hard drive on a Windows PC. So let's add this citation or this reference to this to EndNote. To do that manually, we will need to click on the new reference, so in this button here, icon, and then we need to select the reference type. So in this case, what do we have it here as? We called it it's a newspaper article, so I'll put it there. So what is the name of the reporter? So we have the name of the reporter here, so let's do that. I'll just put the name of the reporter right here. What is the year that this paper was published? It was 2014. And in order to help myself remember the requirements for newspaper article items that are needed for the reference, I went to the Purdue Writing Center and I went to APA. This is where actually the link, you can look at this link and go to this website. So I went here and then I looked at what are those requirements for citing newspaper article. You can also look at other forms of references and how to cite them manually using this website. So next is the title. So I need to include the title, since the title needs to be in not all letters has to be capitalized, so I will need to fix that. I will need to make it only sentence case. That means only the first word of the title to be capitalized and the rest will be simple, just small letters, PC. So now what is the newspaper name? I'll just scroll down. It is the New York Times. So just to save time, instead of typing, I'll just go here and I will put the newspaper name, the New York Times. Place published, it's not required from us. Publisher, not required. What is required when we scroll down is the URL. So we need the URL. So I'll just copy the URL from there, paste it, and the access date. So what is the access date? That I don't think the access date is required, but what is required here is the issue date, month and date. So let's look for the issue date. Here it is. So what is the issue date here? Going back to the article, and I see that September 17. So September 17, I'll just put it there and I'm done. So now all I can do, I'll just close this, I'll click on this close button and then it will ask me to save it. Yes, please save it. And now it is in my EndNote. So now let's see that I am writing an article and I want to cite that using EndNote. And to do that, so I'm writing an interesting article written by, so now I want to include the citation of this person. I'll just go to insert because I already have EndNote. Here, insert selected citation. Now, boom, you can see that the last name, uh, and then written by. Now I need maybe to put the name outside the brackets. To do that, I can just select, go to edit, go to display author and then year. So written by this person, and then talks about, and then you can just continue. Now as you can see here, I have the reference ready for me following the APA formatting. And I hope that you find this helpful, and let me know if you have any other questions.